What's going on, everybody? Oh, that is a loud motorbike. Welcome back. Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox. Tonight in the BrewLab, we are experimenting with a archetype that hasn't really been that good ever since the, what was that, dinosaur, the T-Rex, 3-drop T-Rex 7-3, cannot for the life of me remember. Anyway, Mono Black Aggro hasn't really been a thing for a good, I want to say at least a year now. But there's been some pretty cool new cards from AFR that have hit Mono Black, and I think might actually be something to it, and no one else is playing it. And like I prefaced this video with, both in the Facebook posts and in the description down below, the last few days and the next few days, what I'm gonna be doing is trying to find a deck that is, let's say, new. Okay, I know that sounds very big-headed of me, as if I'm going to be the one who's going to discover a new deck, but I feel like I've done it at least once or twice, at least in my experience, where I do something that I haven't seen anyone at all else do, and it actually is good. And I hope this might be one such deck. Hello Edwin, welcome to the stream, my brother. It's good to have you. Mono Black Aggro, and I'm going to be doing this. The reason why I'm doing this is because then I'm going to use that deck towards the end of the month to do a big attempt, a good push into the upper reaches of Mythic, because I don't want to just keep playing the Angel deck that I got to Mythic with. And I don't want to play Prismari Dragons, Mono White Aggro, Mono Green Aggro, and one of the other ones that are the obvious choices if you want to try and push your way up into upper Mythic. I want to get there with something that's different, unique, and my own. And so this is the reason for this investigatory next couple of days, where I've been mostly playing in unranked. Not to harm my rank, I'm sitting on 95%, which is pretty high, and you don't drop any downer, you don't get any lower from 95. If you only drop in rank when you're in the numbers by not playing in ranked, so I'm safe. And this gives me a little opportunity, since it is only the 15th today. I have 2 more weeks to go before the end of the month, a little bit over 2 weeks. So we've got a bit of time to really test some new stuff, and that's what this is. So, Mono Black Aggro, I really think revolves around this new card here, the Grim Wanderer. It's got flash, and it can only be cast if a creature died this turn. And it is a 5/3 for 2, okay? Goblin Warlock. Love the art as well. Because you have so many sacrifice triggers, between the Skullport Merchants and the Deadly Dispute, and also just because you can kill, because it says cast this spell only if a creature died this turn. Okay, so either you kill one of their creatures at instant speed with either Baleful Mastery, Flunk, or a Soul Shatter, and then you flash it in before you untap step. Or you can, Deadly Dispute a Shambling Ghast, and then flash in the Grim Wanderer out of the treasure tokens that you generated off of that, on top of drawing 2 cards. Or sacrifice something to the Skullport Merchant, usually the Shambling Ghast once again, and then you can flash in the Grim Wanderer. The cool thing is we've got 2 things that do pretty much the same thing. Ebondeath Dracolich is almost the exact same card, okay? It enters, except this enters the battlefield tapped, so it's a little worse on your turn. It's always better to do this on your opponent's turn, but it can be cast from your graveyard, which makes it, you know, better than the Grim Wanderer, of course, and it's got flying. So the problem with it is it's legendary. I wish this card wasn't legendary. I would be running 4 of in all of my black decks. It's that good, but unfortunately all of this cycle of dragons from AFR are legendary. Oh, I beg your pardon. And so I'm running 3 of, because I do want to make sure we get it every time. And yeah, so you can do the exact same things I was just saying now about the Grim Wanderer, where you, if it's in your graveyard, it has been removed by the opponent on a previous turn, it's sitting there in your graveyard, you can sacrifice a Shambling Ghast to Deadly Dispute and then flash it in for 4, and the next turn you untap with a 5/2 flyer, which is pretty good. Also, really good and important thing to note about Ebondeath Dracolich: if you're in one of those situations where you're facing like imminent death, you leave 4 mana open and you don't attack, you can block with the Ebondeath as long as the thing that you're blocking is gonna die by it being blocked by Ebondeath, and Ebondeath dies itself. That means that something other than Ebondeath died this turn. You can flash it back in straight away after you've done blocking, and then untap and attack in. So it makes a really good recurring blocker in that sense. The rest of the deck is just sort of ways to make sure that we get there. There's a lot of treasure rampy stuff and a lot of things that take advantage of treasures. Namely, and this is a card that I haven't played in any of my other decks, Devour Intellect. The really nice play is turn 3, drop Skullport Merchant, and then off of the token, treasure token that Skullport Merchant creates. Oh, I'm so sorry guys, a long day. You can tell my son's back. Enters the battlefield, creates a treasure token. You use that treasure token to cast Devour Intellect. That means you can see your opponent's hand. So it's a really crucial sort of tempo play. It's similar to what the opponent is doing with the Elite Spellbinder in the mono white deck, because yeah, I mean, you can get rid of that crucial removal piece, that Blood on the Snow, that you name it, that Flunk, that Baleful Mastery that the opponent has in their hand, so that when turn 4 comes around, not only do you know exactly what's in their hand, but you've gotten rid of their most important removal piece, their most important creature, whatever that might be. You can also cast it on turn 1, but I feel like there's a lot less value, that because then they discard a card and you don't see their hand. If you can cast Devour Intellect off of a treasure token, they reveal the hand and you choose the non-land card from it. So pretty sweet. Then the rest is just removal, you know. Well, sorry, Forsworn Paladin also menacing. You can give things death touch if you target the creature and you spend mana from a treasure token to give it death touch, and +2/+0, which is pretty damn good when you're blocking, especially with these recursive Ebondeaths. You know, it might not actually kill the creature because it's got bigger toughness. That means you cannot bring back your Ebondeath. But if your Ebondeath has death touch because of the Forsworn Paladin, and many people don't remember this, it like I've come up on the other side of this problem where you swing in and you think you're fine, and then they've still got a treasure token open and a couple mana, and they give their blocker death touch with the Forsworn Paladin. And you can do that even if the Forsworn Paladin is already tapped, because it is an ability that doesn't require tapping to do it, and you can do it over and over again for as much mana as you have. But this is an aggro deck, so it'll probably, that's why like we're playing a lot of like weird little 3-ofs and stuff, because we're trying to just get there really quickly. And in testing, I must admit, it's doing really, really well, and I'm actually freaking happy, and I'm super happy to showcase this deck to you guys, because it's there's something to it. You know, the amount of power that you can bring to the field with a 5/3 and a 5/2, you know, for such a low mana curve, and with all the treasures you can get them out really quickly. It's been performing really well. And if you come across a good control deck and they're sweeping the field and you can't get that sweeper out of their hand with Devour Intellect, we do run 4 man lands in the form of Hive of the Eye Tyrant, which can continue to swing in with Menace and exile stuff out of the graveyard. So really, really nice. Oh, good. Oh, I didn't think I was that tired before I hit record. I'm sorry for all the yawns, man. Is this the one of those women's times? My wife? Looks like I love playing free to play and building decks with whatever rares and mythics I get. Mr. FB Tube, welcome to the stream, brother. And Billy, you as well. Sorry, I kind of interrupt my deck tech. I wanted to read my viewers' comments here. What happened to my wife? What do you mean? She's here. She works. I'm the stay-at-home dad. So, and she wakes up really early and starts working, so I'm the one who looks after my son. It's one of those things that happened because of the coronavirus. So, is this one of those women times for you to reflect something? No. It's just the way my life is right now. C'est la vie. But yeah, as I was saying, the rest of the deck is just good removal, right? Three Bloodchief's Thirst. I might even go down to 2 and 3 Flunks, because Flunk is pretty good. 2 Feed the Swarms in case we come across some pesky classes that we need to get rid of. Flunk, amazing. Soul Shatter, Baleful Mastery. Pretty nice, like instant speed, and then, you know, Planeswalkers, mostly, that sort of stuff. Alright, that is the deck, Mono Black Aggro. Let's jump into some games, see how the deck performs, baby. At this point in the stream, as usual, I'd like to ask all of you guys to kindly consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. And of course, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and do all of that good YouTube stuff. It really, really, really helps my brother out. I'm sitting on 123 subs. I've like gone up 23 in 15 days. I'm so freaking stoked. Like it's climbing steadily every single day, and that makes me a really, really happy chappy. So thank you everybody. Alrighty, Mono Black Aggro. Let's do this. I'm not a very good aggro mage. Those of you who've been following the channel know that, but I'm trying to change that because it is a very good and fun archetype. Oh, it looks like we're playing. Oh, I wish I had these sleeves for this deck. Oh, I need to switch out these sleeves, Edwin, and put some of those beauties. You know the ones I mean. I really like the one that's like Godzilla. I'm one of those guys that like runs my you know, I do lands on the left and then cheapest to most expensive. I'll take that one. So like 1 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana and up, and I always order my cards that way. It just helps me out. How do you guys do it? Or do you just keep them in your hand randomly? I have a feeling that's probably saw it coming. Boom. Boom. God, I love that. I love that. That is a nice little play. Lobos, 89. Same year my brother was born. What do you guys reckon? Is that a sword coming or a another one of these? Behold the multiverse. That's fine. I get another treasure. I'm happy to have that go back to my hand, bro. Soul Shatter that guy next turn. Probably actually better to... Ooh, there's a bug in my fan. You are gonna die, bug. You are a dead bug if you go any closer to that fan. 1 mana, 2 mana. Yeah, we need to get rid of the flyer. Got him. Yeah, man. I felt so sorry for Malone. I left him a nice comment. And he did such a good video for that. The poor guy. The poor guy. You know, I lost both of mine a while back, and it was horrible. I know what it's like. And he was really, it was so heartfelt. His video today, I could see in his expression, he was really low. And the last thing I would expect from a YouTuber is to continue to upload on a day like that. He just needed to go and be with his mother and be with his family. He's such a legend, man. I love his stuff and his energy. He's always so hype. Just my type of streamer, or you know, content creator. I don't like that hand. I want to get some more of my like aggro-y stuff. The Forsworn Paladin, 4 copies of that. We haven't drawn it once yet. Big red. I wonder what this guy's playing. No snowlands. Alright. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. Yeah, Flunk will work. Oh no, it won't. Oh, that was such a fuck up, man. Oops. That was a big mistake. Sorry guys, that was horrible. My math is shot. Goblins that just, he doesn't have the goblins, or what's going on? I left this up as a blocker, so if we block with the Ghast, we can flash in the Wanderer. What? Hasty Dragon Boy. Okay, that's enough land deck. Seriously. Free to play arena only deck. Mr. Redbeard playing mono red. Yeah. That is his favorite word, Billy. So freaking nice. Where is he from? I'm trying to figure it out. We got him. Unless he's got, you know, more removal. Yeah, good boy. What the fuck is going on with the lands? I think I could go down to 22 here at this point. That's ridiculous. 7, 8 lands, the top 13 cards of our deck. Ouch. Need that flyer. What? Are you people watching this shit? What the fuck is that? Sure. I don't see what the point of that was. But like, how many lands is that? Fires of Bolivia. Okay, he's either he doesn't know what this card does yet, or he's got removal for 3 damage. Because I'm gonna swing in with the Hive. That's not enough, mate. It's got menace. I still win. He does have removal? Nah. Nice. Nice. Oh. So far so good. I think we can drop like a land or 2. Billy. And he's like usually running like 22 lands in a deck at the most. It's one of the reasons why I like don't copy many of his decks, even though I respect the guy to pieces. He's like one of my idols. Like, he always just runs 2 little land in a deck for like my cup of tea. He's always like trying to trim down on the lands, and then he gets mana fucked halfway off of the matches. What can we like put in an extra copy of? That would be nice. Actually, let's see how this goes. As usual, I'll upload the final version of the deck to either hub at the end of the stream, and I'll put the most up-to-date version in the description down below. I don't have beef with CGB. Oh, okay, Edwin, you reckon I should up the flunks? It's like, because it's got a little bit of nice synergy with the what's it called? The one that discards stuff from his hand, the Devour Intellect. So, you know, the less cards he has in his hand, the better the flunk gets. But it's kind of a dead card in the early game. Should be sleeves. Oh, sorry, you auntie. You're a dead man. Off you go. Oh, really? CGB said that about Hella Good Game? Mate, he is a tryhard. What's wrong with that? Okay, I mean, he was clearly being facetious or something, because that's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say. Yeah, no, CGB is a little bit of a snob, you know, but I have nothing wrong with him. His decks are great. Whenever, draw a card. Nah, you can't draw shit, bro. Sorry. I would have cast it for less if I could have been flashed in the Grim Wanderer, but because it's exile and not destroy. Ooh. He doesn't only play top tier decks. That's bullshit, man. I feel like Hello Good Game has like done some serious innovation. Like he comes up with some really cool, unique decks. All right. Yeah, man, like you can tell CGB's burned out. I feel it as well, and I don't make as many videos as he has. Like today's deck that he posted was pretty pathetic, to be honest. Like he's trying out some weird mono blue shit. And I feel him. I'm at the same point. Like that's why I'm testing this stuff out. Mimic. Nice. Mate, we just cut 2 lands from the deck, and now it's like we're... He's probably just gonna solo attack with you, anti, which is quite frustrating. Okay, he wants the treasure for some reason. Yeah, but Hello Good Game is stopping the 2 decks a day. I think he's slowing down a little bit. He mentioned it in one of his streams on Twitch I was watching. He's going to like just try and increase the quality of the content rather than keep doing quantity, if that makes sense. It's not looking good, guys. Block one of them. I want to flash the Wanderer in. Okay. Nice. No. Nice. Still dies, but we get rid of 1 blocker. Should we go for the Ebondeath? Yeah. Okay. 3 damage and then we win. Sure. Does he have removal for the Ebondeath or something? Cheeky bugger. What an asshat. This is our last attempt here. I think we're screwed regardless. I shouldn't have used the treasure. Oh, ho, ho. I think we're still dead. He can equip the Thieves' Tools to the Mimic. Right? Yeah, good game. Well played, that was fun. Well played, well played. Still flooding with 22 lands. I'm still going to leave it at that. 22 is like my bare minimum. Any lower and I feel like, I don't know, something's wrong with me. Also, I feel like maybe the 3-drop slot there with the Citizen, it's not really an aggro card. What do you guys think? Get rid of the Skullport Merchant and put in something that's more swingy. But in that case, what would I play? There's the new 2-drop zombie guy, the white, but I feel like that's a rubbish card in general. Okay, warriors, goblins. good for all those sack triggers and stuff and getting treasures, but nice. Better top deck a land now. Yeah, these are other goblins. This guy in play. Good fuck, this one's GG for sure. I wonder what he's foretold there. Boring. That's why I like Callous Blood Mage or Nighthawk Scavenger. Oh yes, dude. Yes, Edwin. That's the one. That's the one. It's Nighthawk Scavenger, brother. That's the one. We're getting them to discard a few things. We're also destroying a few of their cards. Even if it's a 2-3. Yeah, man, it's totally racism. I think you are absolutely right about that one, Edwin. Thank you for the suggestion, bro. That's the one. We've got enough treasure creation through the other stuff. Let's get rid of this guy. And it's gotta be the scavenger. 60 cards? Ah, sweet. Let's go for the full playset. It's gotta be the scavenger. That gives us some life gain as well. Very nice idea. I like it. And flying. Six people on stream. Good to have you guys. Not bad. Pretty stoked. Stick around. Next month I'm gonna be streaming from like somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Portugal. Should be sweet. Such nice art on Flunk. I assure you, no one fails my curse. Of course, more than once. Embros. Embros. Oh, I feel much better about that that 3-drop, man. That's gonna be sweet as. Dimir Control, my nemesis. During my mythic climb with the angels, Dimir was just such a thorn in my side. I'm going to sacrifice a treasure. Draw 2, make another treasure. No negate, please. He's got negate. No, he doesn't. Whew. Thank God. Lordy Lord. Okay, goes for a phone dispute. Okay. This doesn't stop with the lands, eh? I'm a land magnet, bitches. Forsworn Paladin, I don't know. Is it worth crafting? It is pretty good. It's also a knight, which is pretty sweet. You know what I would recommend? Mr. FB Tube, go check out a little further back in my videos. I did a deck, Knight's Adventure. That has some potential. That's where I think the knight fits best. There's actually like 4 or 5 really good knights just from AFR. Ooh. Okay, we need 4 mana. Okay, no, we can just shatter it. 4/3 flyer, baby, with lifelink and death touch, baby. Nighthawk Scavenger. Oh, okay, that's really annoying. Yeah, I hate Professor Onyx these days. When I'm playing it, love it.
So much for a new start.
Now he's gonna start swinging with his Faceless Haven, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, I think we just hope that he does and flunk it. Or something. Ooh, bad news. I still want to make a nice Dimir control deck. It's just that the lands are so horrible. You have to play Snow, but Dimir probably has the 2 best Snow cards. Blood on the Snow and Graven Law are just really, really good. So it's okay to play the Snow lands. Oh. Okay.
That's Professor Onyx to you.
Kind of annoying, but we've got to back up Blood Chief's Thirst.
Never thought I'd miss the library. Guess you don't need my help.
Ebondeath or Ebondeath. Sure. Wouldn't have been good against my guy anyway. We can flunk something and flash in the Grim Wanderer. That's so bad. God, it's like an ambulance every night when I stream. And it's like, I guess it's COVID related, but it's like almost 2 a.m. There's always an ambulance. If he kills the Ebondeath with instant speed removal now. Okay. What? Why wasn't I not able to cast that? You guys saw that? Snow. He can activate Faceless Haven. Why was I not able to flash this in? He killed my Ebondeath. And I had 2 mana open. I should have been able to cast the Wanderer. That's bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% with you, brother, on that one. This next couple of years are going to be freaky when it comes to the world at large. Green passes, COVID, vaccine passports, fucking this, you don't have to be one of those people that believes that the whole thing is a hoax, whether it was done on purpose or not. The final outcome is that
17 or something.
They're taking full advantage of it, and they're gonna impose a lot more control on everybody because of this fucking virus. I tend to think it was done on purpose. It was clearly manufactured in the lab in Wuhan. As if some scientist was like, oh whoops, forgot to wash my hands. And then went to the market and ate a bat or whatever the fuck the official story was for so long. Sure. Biggest crock of shit. How can we make it quicker? How can we make it quicker? Maybe like less removal, more good creatures. Oh, this guy. Alright. Fuck this shit. We're not going to win a control matchup like that. Not when they've got that many lands and that many cards in hand. How can we make this quicker? Get rid of the Blood Chief's Thirsts. last game. Then I'm gonna go hit the sack. You know, the goblins really only run like maybe 4 removal cards in total, and they win consistently. That's probably the best aggro deck right now after mono white weenies. I think like mono white weenies is like straying towards the mid-range archetype rather than being full-blown aggro with their like Skyclave apparitions and that sort of thing. Okay, we got some Magecraft in the hizzle. This is gonna hurt. No lands. Poor guy. Alright. That sounds like a plan, Edwin. Thanks again. A nice 2-drop. You're right. You're absolutely right. I think Bloodchief's Thirst, because it's not instant speed, is probably the best removal to get rid of. We can still get rid of, you know, pesky Planeswalkers with the Baleful Mastery. I like it. I like it a lot. That's groovy. I'm all for that. Good on you, bro. Death Touch is good. Okay, last one. One more. I'm gonna keep testing this one tomorrow on Twitch if you want to join me. Maybe we can play a couple games together, Edwin. Also, Billy, I've had a look at those lists you sent me. Hey man, help is appreciated, always. I've had a look at those lists, Billy. I've actually, yeah, one of them is in the cards for the next couple of days. It's busy getting BrewLabified. I'm full. Buzz off. Mhm. Okay. I have a good idea. Ooh, baby. Kind of a nice little hit there. The life gain is proving to be invaluable. Oh baby, baby. Please, no Doomscar. Nice. We win. Oh baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's the deck doing its thing. Alright. Guys, I'm really tired. We've reached the 1 hour mark. I'm gonna call it a night. That was fun. I like it. There's something there. I think we can work on it tomorrow on Twitch and make it better, and might actually be something that we can bring into the ranked ladder. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and sleep well. I will see you all tomorrow with some fresh brews, and until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.